Alright, it's 4 o'clock. I'm starving. We're going to cook on the grill later. So this is what I have to eat right now. It's 5 ounces of strawberries, blackberries, and a watermelon. Yesterday, my weights this morning came back off. I told y'all, when I do fruit and carrots in my day, my weight falls so much faster. This is also my new vitamins I've gotten. I haven't tried it. They are drops. But in case you were wondering, it was from Amazon. I've also only had one coffee this morning with no butter. So, yeah. Definitely low on fat. I've only had exactly, okay, there's 9 fat in this coffee that I just made because it is from Light Cream, and I had 6 in this morning's coffee of fat because I will be having a burger later and that's gonna have fat in it. So I am tracking my macros. Also, if I happen to do a higher carb diet like I've been telling y'all because I want to eat a bunch of keto chow and my berries and watermelons and see how I feel, don't come with hate, because there's been some serious hate going on Wendy's channel, that's for sure. I was trying to get this off. They put the stupid seal on. This is the one that Thomas DeLaury said to use. This is for later. I'm trying to heal my body, heal my gut. It is to me, well, when I up my carbs higher. Right now my carbs I'm keeping around 50. Like I said, I have mast cell and I can't always do meats and fats. Oh, it took the name off, peeling that off. I hate when they do that. So I have to have options, y'all. That doesn't make me gain weight and doesn't make me feel like crap, and it doesn't spike my blood sugar. I don't know how many days it's been now. It's over 60. Probably 70 something days. And if you've been watching me, I have been doing heavy on fruits and carrots. This is not a new thing. This is not the sugar diet. And the sugar diet would have been, I started my day off with it, right? And it would have real sugar or honey all over it, and it doesn't. And this is bitter. Also, I had watermelon in the keto chow yesterday. And finally went to the bathroom after 3 weeks. But I didn't wait after going to the bathroom. I waited before. So, no new lows yet. This is the longest I've gone without big episodes of MCAS. And this is the longest I've gone without some kind of allergic reaction to food or smells. I was in a lot of places today with smells and I didn't have an allergic reaction. I didn't have an MCAS moment. Whatever you want to call it, nothing happened. I've been painting, nothing happened. I have lack of sleep beyond belief. No sleep last night because the cats and nothing happened. So, you want to say watermelon's not keto? 50 total carbs or less is phase 2 on Dr. Eric Westman. So it's okay. It's still keto. I really want to try my vitamin B, but I think today will be the day I rub it on my skin and make sure I don't have a reaction. And then tomorrow I'll try it. It's hard for me to try new things because I don't know if I'm going to have an allergic reaction one way or the other. Because I am allergic to latex and different things. And you never know with these factories, right? Because I want to do stuff. It is nice. I think I'm going to change clothes in a second and come out here and get some painting done. Because I am so close to being done with this stupid thing. Probably do that in a few minutes. Okay. It could be the heat. Or this is the first time I've ate my bowl of fruit first. I've always ate it with my meat or at the end of the night. Never first. and I'm going to go take my blood sugar. I almost passed out. I am running to the bathroom, having to go to the bathroom finally after months. That just happened again. I was out here trying to take care of the pool. Now, I was bent over for a long time too, which makes me dizzy and sick. But I don't feel the greatest right this minute, and I don't know. So I'm going to go take my blood sugar and just see. I'll let you know. Alright. I have not tested my blood sugar in a very, very long time, so I don't know if this is going to be an insanely high number. I don't know. I think that one's the ketone one. Okay. I'm not expecting ketones because all I've had is sugar, like from fruit, carbs. I didn't even have fat this morning. Cross fingers. Holy Jesus. It didn't even do that when I friggin' ate a donut this past summer, y'all. And I know it takes a while for your blood sugar to calm down, blah, blah, blah. And I know... Okay, I was not expecting that one just now. I was expecting 120, to be honest, because that's what happened when I ate a friggin' donut. I wonder if it was the watermelon. And I know I'm telling people to calm down the first day or two. It's going to be crazy, but guess what? I have been doing this for weeks now. This isn't new. Now, it's new that I didn't eat any meat with it. I was freaking out at the 165, and I'll check it again later, maybe. Or 167, but according to when you look it up, that's normal. You want it to be under 180. It's just my blood sugars have always been so low that kind of freaked me out. And it had only been like 45 minutes. So technically, if you're a diabetic, you really just check at 2 hour mark. But this is why I want a CGM, so I can know what fruits I should or shouldn't be eating and how many and stuff like that. But like I said, I did not feel good all of a sudden, but on a happy note, they are helping me go to the bathroom, y'all. I've been able to go to the friggin' bathroom today. And I'm not joking when I said it had been almost 3 weeks. So, I'll take the 167 blood sugar if it means I get to go to the bathroom. And right now, I don't... Like, my face looks fine, my skin looks fine, I feel fine other than that one moment, but I also have a thing, never was tested for POTS, but I do have a nominal, I can't even say it, so it could be POTS, but it's along the lines for sure. And when I get super hot, I get very nauseous, very sick feeling, I could throw up, I get really dizzy. Same when bending over, I see stars, my ears ring, I can faint. I just haven't had the POTS tilt test. I mean, I've had doctors do the whole other kind and say I have POTS, but the tilt test is what really tells. So I don't say, oh yeah, I have POTS. I don't claim something without having the actual real test. They just say I at least have one of the misfunction ones. So, it's time soon to go cook. Well, Dina's gonna cook. He's making me burgers on the grill, and I'm gonna eat 2 of them. So since my blood sugar wasn't high, I will be keeping my fat only to what's on the burgers. No cheese, just the burgers, which will be fine. I actually like them with nothing on them. I don't even put salt on them. So this is not, like I said, this is not sugar fast. This is 50 total carbs a day keto. Right now, keto does not mean high fat. It doesn't. I'm still burning ketones. Y'all saw that. I still had 0.2, which I know GKI will say, oh, that was shit. That was nothing. That was horrible. Horrible. But like I said, I have to find things that doesn't make my weight go up for my MCAS for when I can't eat anything other than carbs. And this is the first time I've ever tried a bowl of fruit like this. I usually, like I said, eat it with my meal. So that could have been a difference. And I haven't really tested my blood sugars since last summer. Also, so here's the catch. That was me coming off fasting, which was a mistake. I have never ate carbs coming off of fasting ever before. And I've been doing these berries and stuff and watermelon. It hasn't made me sick until today, if that's what it was. And I think it's because I made a mistake and made that my first meal of the day. It also shows why I probably will never do the sugar fast, because I don't think I could handle it. But then again, I'm not saying never. Okay, so I looked through the details of my recordings, and it was about almost an hour after eating from my last 167. So now it's been another hour almost. We're 10 minutes shy. So still gonna do it. This is close enough to the 2-hour mark. And I didn't mean to use a ketone one because I didn't want to waste it, but I'm interested to see how long it takes my blood sugars to go back down. But the truth is, I don't have a starting point either. I should have tested it before eating. Ketones did go up. Okay. We want to see the number go down. If it's going up, I'll freak. 2 hours and it still hasn't moved. Well, let's see what the scale says tomorrow. Honestly, maybe I can't handle watermelon. I don't know. I mean, that's normal readings for people, supposedly, but I'm just not used to that. I did decide to have a piece of cheese, and I have 2 patties, and I did put some salt on it. And it is 7:30, and I'm hungry, and that's what sucks, that my sugar went up, so now I'm starving. The moon is coming out. See how close can we zoom in? Can zoom in a lot on. Oh, you can see it. Hey, I see the face of the man in the moon. Do you see it? Oh, I totally see it. It friggin' looks like he's got sunglasses. It looks so fake. What the heck? That looks fake, y'all. Can y'all see that? It looks like he's got hair and glasses. What? That's weird. So yes, I just zoomed in. I'm going to put it on my camera. Like, I'm going to put the picture in here. Y'all, I've always heard the story of the man in the moon, but I have never seen anything like that before. Ever. Did you? No? No? Where's JJ? You never seen it either? Oh, you want to be held? Alright, come here. Come here. See, my name's Rocket and Squeaker, and it was Rocky, and then it changes over time. Oh, yes, I know. You want me to put it? Oh, is that scaring you? Alright. My burger's set just fine on my stomach, y'all. No issues. No issues. So, I want to lose weight, but I want to be healthy. I want to have control over my blood sugars, but I am overweight. I have polycystic ovary syndrome. I am insulin resistant, and that's why I am going to get and pay for a CGM. I am willing to do it so I can make a list of what affects me. Now, I know the smaller I am, the less things affect me too. And that probably explains why I got really, really dizzy. But like I said, was it the food? Was it the pain I'm in? Like, I feel like I'm walking around on a broken foot. I have fibromyalgia. I have walked around on a broken foot before because I am so used to pain that it doesn't, I'm just in pain all the time. I have walked around with a broken ankle before and didn't realize it. Yes, kitty. So, we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, I will take my blood sugar in the morning. The solar lights are on, so you can tell that it's darker than the camera shows. Ooh, I'm gonna need to pin this up tomorrow. Look how much it's grown since. So I just pinned it yesterday, or I think it was, and it's grown that much. These are gherkin pickles. I have never done like a gherkin cucumber before, so those should be interesting. They're gonna be really tiny. My daughter really likes the tiny ones, Haley. JJ, I've been calling you, mister. I've been out here going, JJ, where you been? Did you know there's a real man in the moon? Like, I always thought that was something someone said. Like, I never knew if you zoomed in, it looked like he's wearing shades and got some funky 50s haircut. Like, yeah. Chasing a spider over here. Y'all better not be chasing a spider after me. Y'all better not be eating a spider. What is it? Oh, it's something. I don't know what that is. I think it's a cricket. Boys. Dun 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 dun. Puppy power. Should we say kitty power? I forgot to hit record. Thought I was recording this whole time. Okay, so blood sugar's fine. It's a little higher than normal, but it's fine for first thing in the morning. And my ketones was 0.5. But like I said, forgot to hit record. Wait, pre-meal. Because it's one and I'm going to eat. Might need a different one. Nope, just didn't stick it in right. I was working outside, painting, drenched in sweat. I'm very nauseous, very shaky. Okay, glucose 109. So just being outside, just painting, raised it. Because I didn't even drink my coffee. And ketones went down a little. Okay, so now I am going to make some food. So we are going to make the new coconut cream keto chow. And I'm going to tell you if to me it tastes like it. Okay? Let me see, do I have the paperwork? I think I threw it away because I know how to make keto chow. It's just been so long, but I think you have to put 10 fat grams to make everything work. Let's see. I don't know. I had the paperwork and lost it. So, let's do my water first. I'm going to start with 8 ounces of water, I think. And I have to use this bottled water not to have a reaction if I didn't boil it. And I'm not going to sit there and boil it. Okay, I think I'll probably need more than that. Because it is going in my little ice cream thing. Of course, I've lost them all, y'all. I have physically lost everything. I don't know what nothing is. Hold on. I clean. I put things away to organize, which means I'll never, ever see it again. Pretty sure I'm going to need way more water than this. Let's see. I'm just going to use this to do it instead. We already know that's 8 ounces. Now a light cream, because I don't have heavy cream for one. Heavy cream doesn't set well with my stomach. Okay, so 1 tablespoon is 15. 4-ish, which is a little more than 10 fat grams, but I'm going to take it up, and then I'll just do the math. So that's basically 5, a tiny bit more. So it's 15 fat grams. And 150 calories if you go by calories. Alright. Not going to add anything to it right now. I'm just going to see what this tastes like. And I don't know if my Ninja ice cream machine will work. So that's why I'm only making 1 right now. Because it did not work last time. It got stuck. The blade got stuck in and I had to turn it off, unplug it 5 billion times. Okay, it does not smell anything at all like coconut cream, which will kill me. Right now it just smells like baby formula. Alright, gonna go blend. If I have coconut, I would have put coconut milk or something in it. Okay, still no smell of coconut. Y'all must not have taste buds for coconut. I just taste the vanilla cream. Maybe it's because I use the light cream. And I don't even think I own any coconut drops. Anything that would be anywhere coconutty. Let me see. I'm trying to see if I have something I can stick in it that would be coconut. I'm pretty sure I never bought any coconut because I could use real coconut back then. Okay. I mean, it's edible with no problem. Okay. I can taste a hint. But it could have tasted a little more like coconut. I could drink it. Let me tell you, I could drink this with no problem. Like, 0 issues drinking that. Which I probably shouldn't be drinking any of it since I'm supposed to make me some dinner and do blood glucose tests. Okay, I just took a few sips, so it shouldn't affect the glucose test. I'm going to freeze this and then move on to what am I going to eat. My kitchen is a mess, just ignore it. I need to do dishes. I haven't done it in 2 days. Well, since yesterday morning, to be exact. I just spilled tons of stuff on the stove, doing the keto chow stuff. Okay, so we're going to see if it makes a difference. Y'all saw my blood glucose, and we're going to see if it makes a difference doing my fruits and stuff with a meal, or if it's still the same. If it all equals the same still. Okay. We do ounces here. Grams are just too hard to put it in the calculator thing. And we are already having some mold. And I bought this yesterday. I have had to throw away so much fruit, especially berries. Alright, we're going to do 5.5 ounces. of each berry. Feels like something. Feels like there's a buggy on mommy's back. Hold on. That was weird. Okay, let me rinse these babies off. Don't they look pretty? But I'm hoping they don't raise my sugar crazy. Okay, so we're gonna put my berries in here. And I will be adding this to my carb manager so we can see exactly how many carbs, protein, fat was in the meal. See if any of that makes a difference. I'm not weighing this out yet because I cut tons of stuff off of it, so. Also got myself a new scale I'll be using soon. Don't worry, I will feed y'all breakfast in a second. Let's see. Guess I'm dirtying up another dish. It has to be a butter knife. I will cut myself otherwise. Don't come at me with the pieces I don't like to eat. I always find the ends are very bitter. I cannot stand anything near the leaf. One reason I'm sticking with the 5.5 right now is this is only one more day of these berries probably being good, and then they're gonna have to go in the trash, so no one eats them but me. But the ones I've been buying up the street, they would have been bad by now. Like, they do not last. Alright, you're gonna be a little more than 5.5. Alright, that one's gonna be 6. I'm gonna go with 6. Okay. Actually, I'm probably gonna want to warm my burgers up, so I'll do that in a second. I was gonna do some carrots right now, but I think I'll wait on carrots and we'll just do what does the berries do. Alright, so these need to get warmed up. I am having 2 of them. They are New York strip burgers. Going in the microwave. So I will be doing the 2-hour mark for testing, probably not a 1, but we'll see. Just because the strips are expensive, especially Keto Mojo. That's why I am, whether or not, I should be able to get my prescription renewed. My insurance will not pay for it, but the pharmacy will give me a discount card, and it will be a real one versus the lighter version. Either way, I'm gonna get one. They also sell them on Amazon, believe it or not. Same Dexcon, the new one that starts with the S, or the Libre. Okay, one, you have to have an iPhone, so I have to make sure the one I get from the pharmacy, you don't need an iPhone. But it is $140, and I'm gonna eat this, and then we'll be doing a blood sugar test to see what happens. Does it make a difference that there's no watermelon? Does it make a difference that I am having some fat and protein with it? The only way I can walk at all is to have this little really tight little bracelet thing around my foot. Once I take it off, I could scream if I put weight on it. Like, I am not exaggerating. I feel my foot spread out. It feels like it falls apart. I can't even walk to the bathroom without screaming, which is like 5 steps. I can lay in bed and have my foot up, be in a chair, have my foot up with it off. But I can't stand. Once I stand, I'm in trouble. Because at night, I do stand to go to the bathroom because I don't want to sleep in this. My body swells real bad while I sleep. Always has. So when I do go to the bathroom at night, I almost scream. It feels like I'm stepping on a broken bone. Like, it does not, it's horrible. Horrible shooting pain. But we will see because I have an appointment Monday, thank God. As long as I don't cancel again because it was supposed to be yesterday. I was supposed to already gone to the doctor, already had my blood work, already found out stuff, but no. They're short doctors. All the doctors are quitting. It sucks. Alright, so I have finished the meal. I set an alarm for 1 hour. I'll probably do the 1 hour and 2 hour mark. So my protein, and this is counting my coffees I already had today and the one I will have tonight. I already added it all together. My protein is 75 right now. My fat is 56. My calories is 1,137 and my total carb is 33. Now, I usually have carrots and stuff at night with my last coffee, but I'm going to go with my blood sugar today to decide what to do, I think. I did not eat all my blackberries. I have like 4 left and I have a little bit of beef left. I'm going to give the cats because I am so full. I probably ate too much. That was probably too much food. But we will see what happens with my blood sugar. Alright, it's been exactly 1 hour since I finished eating. Now, I ate both my burgers completely before eating any of the berries. So, has it made a difference not having watermelon and in place of the watermelon having burger instead? Ow. That one was deep. Okay, didn't think I would have ketones. It's not like I ate carbs with it and I didn't eat a bunch of fat, so. And I've always struggled to produce ketones. 113. It only went up 10 points. That is it. Just 10. So, is it the watermelon? Or is it because I combined the two? Because I can tell you right now, or was I just in so much pain yesterday and just didn't feel good and it had nothing to do with it? I'm going to buy watermelon. I'm going to eat watermelon all by itself and do a blood sugar thing. I'm not going to do the 2 hour mark because my blood sugar has never gone up. After an hour, it goes down. So, yeah. Everyone who is trying the sugar diet and freaked out over your blood sugars, it could be multiple reasons. Like I was freaked out yesterday because it shouldn't have been that high. And I couldn't understand what made it that high. That's why I'm getting a CGM, by the way, before I start adding any other carbs in. Like before I even do my black beans, I'm going to get a CGM. It's going to drive me crazy. I will admit that's going to drive me crazy on my arm, but it's for the better good of my health. But look, 10 points. It went up 10 points. I had 2 big burgers. I had 6 ounces of strawberries, 5.5 ounces of blackberries. And I had my coffee with tons of Skinny Girl syrup in it, by the way, y'all. Like 4 pumps. And I had the heavy cream in it. Plus I had some drinking of the keto chow. So it could have been the pain, it could have been the heat because my blood sugar does go up in the heat and I was outside yesterday. It could have been a million things, or it could just be the watermelon. And we're going to try watermelon all by itself and see what happens. Or maybe I just need to do protein before eating any kind of carbs. I don't know, but it worked today just fine. Oh boy, did I sweat my butt off outside getting painting done. The sky started to turn black, and the chance of rain was supposed to be slim, but thank God, I know it's gonna be dry before it rains. So I had to stop. I only have a couple of boards left. That's it. And then I have to work on the floor and then some other stuff, but not a lot. Literally, I could be done this week with the Girl Shack and finish the video. And then start on the next projects. Because I have a list of them. I do have a list of them. Totally lost train of thoughts. I'm sitting here looking and hoping to God that my mast cell has gone to sleep and that I can start eating more foods. Because, y'all, I was watching some of my old videos of all the yummy foods I used to make that was keto, and I lost so much weight eating them, like keto friggin' pizza a lot of times, and stuffed peppers, and keto lasagnas, and truffles, and barbecue in a truffle with homemade coleslaw. But then my mast cell just started going crazy, and my food list got smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and insane, right? This is the longest I have gone without an episode, without having to get back off keto and just go to potatoes and bread. Okay, we're 70 something days or 80, I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back and look because I stopped counting it that way. Alright, I have watched the sugar diet. I understand the science behind it, and I understand anyone who wants to try it. There was a moment the other night, I was like, oh my gosh, I really want to lose the 20 something pounds. Maybe I should try it. But my mast cell is in check. My weight is going down, it's just slowly, and I feel goodish. So I'm not going to. Alright, I'm not going to. I don't, like I said, I can understand why people want to do it. I get it. I get it. Especially if you have not gone off carnivore. Everyone I'm watching have been carnivores who's doing that, other than Wendy and Harry. They were keto. Everyone else has been carnivores, so they just jump on from one side to the other, which is crazy to me. But I am going to stick to the 50 or even 75 carbs someday. I'm going to stick to the very low carb. I was watching videos. I was watching Indigo Nelly. I've only watched a few videos of her. I was watching a video of her, and hers isn't the only one that I've seen it on lately, that you have to fuel your body, whether it is with sugar or carbs. So when people go low carb, low calorie, low, and then they don't add fat, and they have any kind of anxiety or OCD, it gets way worse because they're starving their body. They're not giving it anything energy-wise because it's too low of carbs to run on, but no fat to run on. So you're kind of stuck in a bad place if you have any anxiety and stuff. And I totally believe that, because my sister, every time she goes on a diet, she will not go keto. She goes low fat, low carb, which gives her no fuel. And she hits the gym and she walks a lot, and her anxiety takes over. And I need to tell her this, and I've done some research on it. I need to tell her, I believe this is her problem. So if she can't give up the carbs, maybe she should try doing a diet that you don't give up the carbs, right? Just for her mental well-being. I do believe you either need some carbs or you need fat. You got to have something to fuel your engine, period. You can't just give them, like, you can't go really low carb, but at the same time, no fat at all. Especially from American Standard Diet, where you eat tons of pastas and tons of sugars and tons of stuff all the time, and now you're just going to crash your body out. I do believe that's a mistake some people make. because that's what everyone says when you're, you know, move more, eat less, lower your carbs, take all your fat away, blah, blah, blah. I think that is the diet. I've never worked for me. I always get huge on those diets. But I am going to continue the way I've been doing with my fruits, and later I'm going to try some other things. Okay, I did put a couple of drops of the vitamin B underneath my tongue. Okay, I didn't have an allergic reaction, but also didn't swallow it. I let it sit there for a few minutes, and then I spit it out. It is the grossest thing in the world, and I'm supposed to put a whole entire 1.5 droplets under my tongue. I think I'm gonna die when I actually be able to take it. But I really need the vitamins right now. My liver, something in my body is acting funky, and I've never been low vitamin B12, but I've never had 601 tested, and they were both like one was non-existing, like, at all. Like, it was a 5, and then the 6 just showed up as 0, so I don't know. Also, so the one is thiamine, by the way. So, some people, doctors just call it thiamine, they don't say B1. And it was, like I said, a 5. But something funky is going on, because my B12 was always really high, and now it is in the hundreds. And then I think it's like 126 according to the last one. I don't know, somewhere around there. But and then my body isn't using my iron according to another test. So and I walk outside. I have lived in heat my whole entire life, and I don't know if this because I'm older. It's weird. I have walked in heat my whole entire life. I've sweated a teeny tiny bit. I go outside. Last summer it started, and then it started already this year. My hair, I had to wash my hair because my hair was this wet within minutes. Big, not walking, not doing anything, just standing there. Big giant raindrops of sweat just poured off my body. Let me tell you how much. I had just weighed myself before I went out there. Came back in 15 minutes later, and I was down 2 pounds on that scale. And I believe it, because every ounce of clothes, my socks, everything was as wet as if I put it in the shower. And I have never experienced that in my life. Not even doing the Oculus for 45 minutes hard cardio have I ever completely soaked myself. I've had little beads all over my face and little wetness, but not soaked. And when I mean soaked, I mean soaked. I'm about to ask ChatGPT some questions, because sometimes I think it's smarter than everything else. I'm going to bring that up to my doctor on Monday. She's not really my doctor, because my doctors keep quitting. They all keep quitting. But it is the person that I'm going to go see for my foot and for my yearly physical. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go ask ChatGPT right now. I'm hungry, and it's 9, and my keto chow was frozen enough. It was actually the perfect frozen to turn it into the ice cream. Now I taste the coconut cream. It's still weak, but I taste it so much stronger than earlier, probably because I had a coffee and I haven't had anything for hours. So it came through way better. And let me tell you, this is probably my favorite one right now. Like, I wish they had big bags, because I love this so much more than anything else that I can have. Like, I like it better than the salted caramel. I like it better than the vanilla cream. But chocolate toffee was my favorite. And snickerdoodles for cooking with, and chocolate toffee was for ice cream. But I have to say, I like this one even better than those.